Hi all, Ashish Kyal here. Very warm welcome to all of you. It's fantastic to have you all over here. This is Tuesday at 4 और आज का जो this is a very just quick announcement about why options and why Elliott wave. So I thought why not to come live, because there have been many people who have been a part of the BMW program which is starting this weekend, or many wants to be a part of that BMW program which is starting this weekend, and they have been asking about whether how do we go about understanding on options and how is Elliott wave related to it, and बहुत सारे questions थे आप लोगों के दिमाग में. So I thought the best way to do is to come live. Are you able to hear me clearly? I think a few are not, so I'm just checking if my audio is clear. I think the audio is clear. We are here and the voice is clear. तो चलते हैं. अभी देखिए मार्केट में हो क्या रहा है, थोड़ा तो वो भी समझना पड़ेगा कि मार्केट में, ऐसे मार्केट में क्या करना चाहिए. Many of you are looking at the markets and trying to make sense out of it when it is not going anywhere. हमने जो levels discuss किए थे, if you are following me on Twitter, I have been giving those across those levels. It is just simply stuck in a range. Now, if you are applying, so when I say about options, when the best part about options, what I love about options is that when there is no such apparent movement that you are seeing in the market, you see it, you are bearish but it's not going down, you are bullish but it's not going up, so you don't really have a conviction for any direction. When you do not have a conviction, जब आपके पास में वो conviction ही नहीं है, वो डायरेक्शन की ऊपर जाएगा या नीचे जाएगा, during such scenario the best way to trade is options, because you can sell an option, you can buy an option, you can prepare a spread, you can do a lot of those things that many people miss out. So I'll share across a classic example. Majority of the time I used to buy options earlier, many years back. I used to always buy options because I have seen the magic of multiplier effect that happens. मतलब अगर 50,000 का कैपिटल डाला, प्रीमियम डाला, उसका लाख, 2 लाख, 3 लाख हो जाता है. मतलब that's the fun when you buy options. But the problem is not every market environment is conducive for the option traders program, because for the option trading, because option trading itself, option buying, I am saying, itself is suggesting that the basic theta, volatility, and these parameters are against you most of the time. Option selling में most of the time these parameters will be in your favor. तो 70-80% of the time option seller, 70% of the time जो option बेचते वो पैसा कमाते, 20-30% option buyer makes money. That is always the case, because the basic mathematics of option is that way. मतलब इसमें आपकी कोई गलती नहीं है, इसमें option का maths ही वैसा है कि this is how it will function. तो risk reward option buyer के लिए better है, जो ऑप्शन सेल कर रहा है उसमें रिस्क रिवॉर्ड आप बेटर बना सकते हो. व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से इज ऑप्शन सेल करके भी काफी पैसा बन सकता है. मेनी पीपल अज्यूम कि ऑप्शन बाय करके ही बन सकता है. आई एम बीन टेलिंग यू, आई बीन बायर मेजॉरिटी ऑफ माय ट्रेडिंग करियर, बट आई एम सीइंग दैट ऑप्शन जब मार्केट सही नहीं है तो सेल करके भी बना सकते हैं. अगर पिच अच्छा नहीं है, अगर आप क्रिकेट मैच खेल रहे हैं और अगर पिच ही अच्छा नहीं है तो 1s और 2s तो लेना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि हर बॉल पे 6 नहीं मार पाओगे आप, और वैसे भी पिच अच्छा नहीं है तो 6 मारना वैसे भी डिफिकल्ट है. सो इफ यू लुक एट द करंट मार्केट एनवायरनमेंट, देयर इज सो मेनी इवेंट्स दैट आर लाइंड अप एंड यू आर नॉट श्योर व्हाट टू डू, एंड अबाउट दैट द विक्स इज लो. सो ऐसे सिनेरियो में क्या करना चाहिए, मतलब बहुत कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है. मतलब ओवरऑल मार्केट का ट्रेंड ऊपर का है. डू यू एग्री विथ मी एवरीवन? द मार्केट ट्रेंड इज अप बिकॉज इफ यू लुक एट द वीकली चार्ट इट इज स्टिल पॉजिटिव. But if you look at the daily time frame chart, the daily trend of the market, it is still negative. मतलब वीकली ऊपर है, डेली नेगेटिव है, आवरली कहीं नहीं जा रहा है. मतलब एक गैप डाउन हो गया, पूरा दिन टाइम पास किया, कुछ नहीं किया. Now, so how to go about it during such kind of scenarios, ahead of the policy, ahead of the election outcome, and all of those things comes up in the mind. So you don't really have to force a trade when there is none. Also, at the same time, forget about the events. Your focus purely should be on prices. Your focus should be on where do we stand in terms of the, when you're looking at the GPS of the market, where do we stand basis of that, and do we have a confirmation which we call as a two-stage confirmation. So when I'm talking about NeoWave now, in that we require a two-stage confirmation, which helps us to understand if the top is formed or not, which has not happened yet, if the market will go down or not. So ऐसे scenario में wave theory will give you some kind of a hint कि where it is headed, but उसके साथ में you need to club that along with certain indicators that is going to give you a very classic conviction, and that indicator I call is KST. So it's known as no sure thing, no as in KNOW, no sure thing. This indicator is by Martin Pring, and this is a classic indicator which is a summation of ROCs. ROC is rate of change, which is taking the summation of all the ROCs. Once you take summation of ROCs, multiple ROCs, एक indicator बनाते जिसे कहते हैं KST indicator. Very few people talk about it. People who are trading time or understand time cycles may be in a better position to talk about KST. But I realized, and I've been researching on it for quite some time, that KST can be used as an indicator like an, I mean, not an RSI, but like an RSI, I would say. Jisme it's a combination of an RSI, it's a combination of MACD, it's a classic indicator which is a combination of multiple indicators. सिंपल लेमैन लैंग्वेज में बोले तो आपको वहां पर बाय सेल सिग्नल भी मिलता है बेसिस ऑफ द सिग्नल लाइन केएसटी मूवमेंट अबव और बिलो द सिग्नल लाइन आपको बाय सेल सिग्नल मिलता है, दैट्स वन. along with that you get an overbought oversold region, along with that you get a classic divergence. So बहुत सारी चीजें आपको एक साथ में एक ही इंडिकेटर में मिल जाती है. So it solves the purpose of like an RSI, it solves the purpose like an ROC और MACD. So ये सब इंडिकेटर यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. RSI हम फिर भी कंबाइन कर सकते हैं टू जस्ट चेक दैट रीडिंग इज अबाउ दैट 70 और बिलो दैट 30. So ये बहुत ही सुपर्ब इंडिकेटर है, एंड I'll be sharing this detail across in the option trading program, option trading using technical analysis, which is happening this weekend for 2 days from 10 AM to 4 PM. उसमें हम बहुत डिटेल में इस इंडिकेटर के साथ में काम करेंगे, क्योंकि मोमेंटम जब बनता है मार्केट में, हम ऑप्शंस पे मोमेंटम चाहिए अगर ऑप्शन बाय करके पैसा बनाना है. और मोमेंटम कब बनेगा? जब मल्टी टाइम फ्रेम सिंक्रोनाइज्ड होगा. मल्टी टाइम फ्रेम एनालिसिस करना पड़ता है, मतलब आवरली टाइम फ्रेम सिंक में, 15 मिनट सिंक में, और ये दोनों लेवल पे जब हम वो इंडिकेटर को ऑप्शंस चार्ट पे अप्लाई करते हैं तो वो सिंक में अगर है तब ऑप्शन बाइंग का एनवायरमेंट है. When this indicator is not in sync, जब ये इंडिकेटर सिंक में नहीं है तो हम ऑप्शन सेलिंग के एनवायरमेंट में. तो इस इंडिकेटर के बेसिस का मतलब ये नहीं कि हम ट्रेड नहीं ले रहे. What I am trying to tell you is that this indicator can be a classic club along with option trading, क्योंकि ऑप्शंस में आपको स्ट्रेटेजी बनानी रहती है जहां पर मार्केट के एनवायरमेंट के हिसाब से आप ट्रेड ले सकते हो. So if I have to check, for example, if the market I know is eventful but stuck in a range, I can form a classic option strategy now. However, I need to also check my indicator and price action. Of course, price action when I'm talking about what is happening with very close candlestick, where is the support, where is the resistance. उन चीजों के साथ में हम क्लब करेंगे, तब जाके पता चलता है कि कहां पर से बाइंग है, कहां सेलिंग है. उसके अलावा वॉल्यूम प्रोफाइल, वी कंबाइन ऑप्शन ट्रेडिंग विथ वॉल्यूम प्रोफाइल एंड ओपन इंटरेस्ट प्रोफाइल. दोनों में क्या फर्क है? Volume profile is a classic way of looking at where are the positions being built by big players. So for example, if we know that 18,630 was the level or 650 was the level where there has been a good position build up and Nifty is failing around that level, so we will know कि क्या हो सकता है. Okay, so it helps us to understand where big players are building their positions in futures, where big players are building their positions in options. So हमें पता चलता है कि हमें क्या करना चाहिए. उसके अलावा ओपन इंटरेस्ट प्रोफाइल से क्या पता चलता है? कौन से लेवल पे एक्टिविटी हो रही है. सो फॉर एग्जांपल 18700 is showing on the put side sharp rise in the OI. At 18600, I'm so sorry. At the same time 18800 is showing sharp rise on the call side OI. तो हमें पता है कि इवेंटफुल है, लेकिन 18800 और 18600 का रेंज बन चुका है मार्केट में, उसके ऊपर या नीचे नहीं जा पा रहा है. सो वी नीड अ डिसिसिव क्लोज सम 30-40 पॉइंट्स बिलो 18600 और 18800 18850 के ऊपर मूव जाएगा, तब जाके ट्रेंड आएगा. तो ये एनवायरमेंट में, ये कॉन्टेक्स्ट पे अगर आप काम करेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि क्या मार्केट में अगर ये रेंज है तो क्या मैं ऑप्शन में कॉल और पुट सेल करके पैसा कमा सकता हूं. दैट इज व्हाट यू हैव टू थिंक. और इफ आई थिंक अ ब्रेकआउट इज अबाउट टू कम, देन कैन आई बाय कॉल एंड पुट बोथ सो दैट आई एम हेज्ड, और कैन आई ऑल्सो बाय अ कॉल एंड सेल एन आउट ऑफ द मनी कॉल. सो ये डिफरेंट डिफरेंट स्ट्रैटेजीज है. अभी होता क्या है ना, ये सब स्ट्रैटेजीज का हम नाम दे देते हैं एंड वी आर कंफ्यूज विथ इट. So we don't want to be confused. I don't want you to be confused with anything. What I am trying to tell you is that you have to understand how this big players activity is happening. That's one. You have to understand what is the time indicator, which we call as KST is suggesting. That is second. And you have to understand the GPS of the market, which is Elliott. That is third. Once you club these techniques together, you can trade with a very high accuracy. जो बहुत कम जन समझ पा रहे, वो हर दिन बैठ के या तो बाय करने की सोच रहे या सेल करने की. आप क्यों नहीं सोच रहे हो कि बाय और सेल के मतलब इंस्टेड ऑफ बाइंग एंड सेलिंग ओनली, देयर इज सो मच दैट यू कैन स्टिल डू टू मेक मनी आउट ऑफ मार्केट. And that is what we want to do in the option trading program, which is happening over this weekend. So many have been asking about those, so I thought I'll just come live here. I'll talk to you about it and I'll explain you कि क्या क्लब क्या चीज करने वाले. उसके अलावा Bollinger Bands is a classic way of understanding कि what is the direction if there is a breakout that comes, and if that is a significant breakout. When I say significant breakout, it means that क्या मार्केट में मोमेंटम बन रहा है सच्ची में, वो हम बॉलिंगर बैंड्स के थ्रू देखेंगे. Ichimoku cloud is a classic indicator. If you go and check 15 minutes of Ichimoku cloud, you will realize that 2 से 3 दिन हो गया, लेकिन मार्केट is struggling to go above that cloud itself. So these things are giving you so much of answers that you are not having it right now. तो ये चीजें हैं, ये इसे बट कंबाइन कैसे करना है, इसका एप्लीकेशन सही तरीके से करना है, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. एंड दैट इज व्हाट द एंटायर फोकस of 10th and 11th of December is going to be about. So I'm open for questions, guys. And also one more thing, people who are a part of this BMW program, which is Become Market Wizard, it clubs options trading program, which is happening over this weekend. And it is also going to be clubbing across the Elliott Wave sessions, which is Elliott Wave plus Neo Wave, which is going to happen in January. So we will be clubbing BMW together. So you can be a part of this BMW course, or you can be just a part of option trading using technical analysis program, which is going to happen over the weekend. And it is going to be very, very crucial for you to also look at one thing very, very unbiased way. Options अगर ट्रेड कर रहे हो आप, option buyer, if you are trading as an option buyer, the most important thing for you is to understand when is the momentum going to build up. क्योंकि ऑप्शन बाइंग में मल्टीप्लायर इफेक्ट जिसे हम कहते हैं, वो तभी ही मिल पाएगा जब आप वो क्लियरली समझोगे कि कहां से मोमेंटम बन पा रहा है मार्केट में, और वो इंडिकेटर है KST. So I've been sharing it across for the very first time with you all over the weekend on how do you trade options using KST plus other techniques that I have talked about. For many who have been also asking that we are freshers, we don't know much about options. We will be releasing a pre-session video on Thursday, which will be given across to you all. And that is a recording that we will give. And the live session will happen on Saturday, Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So that pre-session will help you to understand about what are options and how to go about it. But it's a superb instrument, I would say. So that's how you have to look at it, and you have to club along with it. So people who have been asking for how to be a part of this program, for participants who are here right now with me, I'm sharing across, my colleague will share across the link. They can simply go and be a part of that program, which is for today. And if you are registering today, we will also be for the option trading program or for the BMW, we will be giving you some bonus videos, which is like 3 bonus videos for option trading program. If you register for BMW, you'll get 10 bonus videos also for lifetime. That videos will be given across to you. So take that step forward, guys, if you want to be a part of it. And I'm taking a very quick poll in case you want to be, if you want to be want to learn about how are options going to be traded with Elliott wave, with KST, combining with volume profile or open interest profile, और कैसे सब चीजों को देख के market में trade करना है. You don't really have to be anxious. See, I have seen people जो market का movement देख के बहुत anxious हो जाते हैं कि भाई समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, buy करना था, sell करना है, ऊपर गया तो buy किया, नीचे गया तो sell किया, होता है ना. तो ऐसे में price action बहुत important है. So option trading is of course going to take care of price action also. So we are going to be discussing step-by-step approach. I'm going to give you a very clear-cut 5 trade setups that you can use for option trading. Clear steps, मतलब 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ऐसा होगा तो ऐसा करना है, वो steps follow करने हैं आपको, लेकिन disciplined fashion में stop loss के साथ 100% नहीं होता है. I'm telling you, your accuracy is a function of lot of things, so it can't be 100% for sure. So people who are here for 100%, please, you for that it's fixed deposit. There is nothing, उसमें भी 100% नहीं होता है. Okay, and how to go about it? You know, when you are first starting trading options, you don't really have to worry. पहले तो मार्केट में जाके सिंपल ऑप्शन चार्ट को देखिए. इफ यू वांट टू रियली लर्न, ऑप्शन चार्ट को देखने से ही बहुत सारे आंसर्स आपको मिल जाएंगे, क्योंकि आपको पता चलेगा अच्छा ये इस तरीके से मूव हो रहा है. यू नो, look at an option chart like it's a stock. Okay, so you will realize that there can be daily multi-bagger stocks because it is daily going from, say, option can go from 100 to 200, it can go from 10 rupees to 50 rupees, or it can also go from 200 to 0. Majority of the traders, you know, the biggest blunder option buyer do is that they buy the option and keep it for expiry. I mean, अगर आपको पता है कि वो 0 हो जाएगा, तो why wait and not execute and exit out of that trade? So 0 तक आप रुके ही क्यों हो? So exit strategy क्या होनी चाहिए? Stop loss कहाँ लगाना है options पे? ये सारी चीजें हम करेंगे, ये सारी चीजें हम डिटेल में डिस्कस करेंगे, which is going to be helping you to, you know, take that informed decision. मतलब what should be the target, what should be the stop loss, what should be my exit strategy, and a lot of those things. We are going to do that. So and master of waves, is it going to have time cycle? There is a question from Raj Naik. Yes, we will be covering in master of waves neo wave plus Hurst time cycle. Time cycle will be a small part of it, but wave theory is the major part of it. और साथ ही में आपको एलियट वेव का वीडियो लिंक्स भी दिया जाएगा, जो सेशन के पहले ही, मतलब आज ही दे देंगे. वी विल गिव यू टुडे इटसेल्फ द एलियट वेव वीडियो लिंक्स इफ यू आर अ पार्ट ऑफ द BMW program. So that way you can start building up from there. So it's a very curated step-by-step approach towards how I'm looking at options. That's how I'm going to share it across. That's how it's going to be amazing. And the GPS of the market wave theory is simply fantastic, right? So that's how we are going to do that. Any queries, please, any questions, I will be more than happy to answer them. And here is the fees for BMW program. Okay, let me just take you to the page. You can go and register for the BMW program from this page onwards. यहाँ पर एक link है, मैं share कर देता हूँ आप लोगों के साथ में. You will find all the details about charges and everything. And one more thing, guys, this is just for people who are a part of this webinar right now, not for people who are outside this, because we want them, since you are here with me, I'm just extending it across to you. So here is the link. You can simply let me just share that link across to everyone. Yes, please. So my book, yeah, guys, this is the book which I have. You can see the cover page here. That book is there. available, and you can find it on my website wavestrategy.com. You will find all the details there. I'm just share this link across to people who are there on YouTube. Here is the link. I'm just sharing it across with you all also. Be a part of it. Okay, great, fantastic. I'm going to take a few questions that you might have. I just want to return to my chat. Where is it? Okay, these are online courses. These are not offline. This is online. So offline nahi hai, ye online hai. Keep that in mind. I've shared across. Okay, so if I'm already trading option, I'm aware about option, how it functions. Can I still take the trade, take the course? Of course. So I'll tell you. आप अगर ऑप्शन ऑलरेडी जानते हैं और ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, हम इसमें पे ऑफ चार्ट भी करने वाले हैं, हम स्ट्रैटेजी कैसे फॉर्म करनी है वो देखने वाले, कौन सा स्ट्राइक प्राइस सिलेक्ट करना है वो देखना है, ऑप्शन चेन क्या होता है, उससे क्या इंफॉर्मेशन मिल रही है, और कैसे ट्रेड करना है, वो सारी चीजें आएगी इसमें ट्रेड सेटअप्स के साथ. सो इवन इफ यू आर ट्रेडिंग ऑप्शंस ऑलरेडी, it can increase your accuracy, who knows. Okay, what is the accuracy of the setup? The accuracy can be anywhere, depends. It can be 70 to 75%. If you're option seller, it can be more. If you're option buyer, it can be also less. Lekin accuracy is a function of risk to reward. That's what I keep discussing with my mentees also. It's a function of risk to reward. It's just not about accuracy, should not be looked at in isolation. That is very, very important. Sachin, the book is Effective Trading in Financial Markets. If you are referring to the book which I have written, authored a book. Also, that's the book. Okay, I'll just stop the screen sharing. That's the book which I have authored. So many have been asking for the book. That's the book. You will get it from wavestrategy.com/books. That's the page from where you will get the link. The link will be shared by my colleague in case you are looking for a book which I have. Okay, there is a question again. Can I trade stocks, not option basis of this program? That's a classic question. क्योंकि जो हम टेक्निक करने वाले हैं, this will help you to know the direction of index. It will help you where is the resistance support level, what is price action, what is the big player activity happening, और stocks पे भी किया जा सकता है. In fact, in my webinar, I have even shared across Reliance का volume profile, कहाँ पर breakout है Reliance and all of those things. And it worked brilliantly. So, भले ही आप options ना करो, you can do futures, you can do stocks. It depends on how you use these tools. So tools I am going to give it to you. कैसे आपको use करना है वो आपके ऊपर है. Okay. Is this indicator available on TradingView? Yes, this indicator is available on TradingView, Go Charting, Zerodha. This indicator is available, so you don't really have to worry about that. I'm just ending the poll, by the way, and it is available on TradingView. It's known as No Shorting, KST or Pring KST, or आपको search करना होगा what are the name of the indicators that is there. Algo trading is, see, जो आप कर रहे हो, अगर आप उस चीज को ऑटोमेटेड कर दोगे तो उसे एल्गो कहा जाएगा, बट उसके लिए आपको ट्रेड सेटअप होना चाहिए. Once you have a trade setup, you can automate that and you can say that it's an algo trading. Okay, Naveen, I have shared across the details of it. Don't know anything about the Greeks of the option. That's classic, Akshay. Greeks of the option बहुत ही simple है. मैं आपको बताऊंगा वो 2 दिन में भी. थीटा मतलब टाइम, वेगा मतलब वोलेटिलिटी, डेल्टा मतलब ऑप्शन प्राइस का चेंज विद रिस्पेक्ट टू अंडरलाइन. मतलब सिंपल है, बहुत इजी है. क्या ये ग्रीक्स आना जरूरी है? नहीं. हम डायरेक्टली प्राइस एक्शन ऑप्शन चार्ट पे देख के भी देख सकते हैं कि ये ग्रीक की जरूरत भी नहीं है, लेकिन पता हो तो अच्छा है ना. मतलब देन यू, आई वुड सजेस्ट वी विल डू ग्रीक्स. So it's always better to know, you know, that is what I would like to tell. No sure thing. Yeah, that is correct, Sachin. Send your app link. My colleague will share it across, so don't worry on that. She will just share it across with you. Great, fantastic. Also, what do you have to do if the capital requirement is less? Okay, many people have that question कि capital requirement कम है. तो देखिए, I would suggest you need some capital that you can risk, right? There is no standard definition कि you can trade even with 1 lakh capital when you are buying option, but क्या बनाए? At least 2 लाख का capital हो तो शायद कुछ meaningful बन पाएगा. और आप ऑप्शन सेल भी कर पाओगे, ऑप्शन बाय भी कर पाओगे. सो आई वुड सजेस्ट get at least 2 lakh of capital so that you can trade something meaningful. लेकिन कैपिटल अब भी नहीं है, नॉलेज है. नॉलेज के बाद कैपिटल तो कभी भी आ सकता है. So you can do that. Great. How a working person can use it who is not on the screen? Deepak, classic question. See, पैसिव इनकम जनरेट करना ऑप्शन सेलिंग से पॉसिबल है कि मंथ में हम 2-3-4% निकाल सकते हैं. इट्स पॉसिबल. एक मेथड चाहिए. और वीकली आपको क्या करना है? वीकली अगर आपके पास में 15-20 मिनट है, पूरा दिन नहीं चाहिए, रिसर्च होना चाहिए मार्केट बंद होने के बाद. मेरा मेजोरिटी ऑफ द रिसर्च होता है आफ्टर द मार्केट इज क्लोज्ड, बिकॉज दैट इज द टाइम व्हेन यू आर अनबायस्ड. एंड maybe in the evening, maybe at the night when you have time, when you are back from work, look at it in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. Deploy क्या आपका स्ट्रेटजी है, एंड नेक्स्ट डे खाली आपको एग्जीक्यूट करना है एंड आपके ब्रोकर को इन्फॉर्म करना है कि ये मेरा स्टॉप लॉस डाल दो सिस्टम में, एंड इट्स डन. सो और यू कैन ऑल्सो पुट इट फ्रॉम द ऐप. सो इट्स वेरी इजी, यू नो, एंड इट इज पॉसिबल टू जनरेट दैट passive source of income through option trading, and I do that. That's why I'm so confident that it works. Okay. Does it answer your question, Deepak? How is the option premium decided? They are sometimes very high. करेंगे ना ये सब चीजें. We will do it. So great, guys. I thought I'll just answer questions on options. It's a fantastic tool, and we will be doing it KST for the very first time. So ensure you are a part of this OTTA program. Links are shared across. Just be a part of it. You'll simply love it. Okay. Thank you very much for joining in today. And Ashish Kyal signing off. In case you have more questions with respect to options, you can always get in touch with me on 9920422202. Or people watching on YouTube, ensure you can check the description. Subscribe this page of mine on YouTube so that you keep getting alerts, and do share it across with your friends. Let people learn and grow. That's my aim and vision. And thank you very much, guys, for joining in. Have a wonderful time. I'm really excited for the program over the weekend. I'm sure participants many of you who have been registered are also excited about it. And Thursday ko pre-session video milega. Ensure you go through it before you come for OTTA program. It's going to be simply amazing. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful time, and become a wonderful trader.